Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Duel. Today I'm talking about the Fire Gym Cup. That will be the next Gym Cup if we follow the pattern of the past Gym Cups. We've got the figures being released of Rhyperior and Heatran. Heatran is a fire type and its weakness is rock type. Therefore, and that is what Rhyperior was. Therefore, we've got a fire gym with the +1 MP and a rock type with the +20 attack. Today I'm looking at what are the viable Pokemon that you can be using in this. What Pokemon should you be looking to acquire if you've got materials for the tournament. There is one guy who will make a big appearance and we'll smash it. We'll be talking about him. And also plates. Will there be any new plates that, because of this Fire Gym Cup, that might become a bit more viable? So let's get started. Best way to look at this is to go into the material exchange. So remember, with the Gym Cup, we usually get a figure associated with it. So if it's a fire type, I'm hoping for something like Entei, Blaziken, Arcanine would be amazing. If it's a rock type, we might see Gigalith or Terrakion. Obviously, personally, I want Arcanine because he's my favourite Pokemon, but I'm excited to see which one we get. So let's look at the figures that are available. So here we have fire types. There's one big one. It stands out, and he will be a beast during this tournament. It's Moltres. With that +1 MP and the ability to soar, he's a Shuppet with the power of a Moltres, basically. This guy's going to be deadly. Crushing Flames is such a huge move. I recommend getting 3 of these if you can. Save your material. That's what my 6,700 for. With my 23 tickets, that's 1,000. I believe 1,000 material. Just need to open 6 other boosters. Actually, I've got 2 tickets as well. So I need to open 1 booster and I've got 8,000 material. I'll be buying 2 Moltres because 3 Moltres are going to be the OP squad. They're going to be the equivalent of the round deck, the Deoxys deck for the Psychic Gym Cup. Well, actually, it wasn't the Psychic Gym Cup, was it? It basically was, but it was the Fighting Gym Cup. So, what else is there though? You're only going to be able to have the 3 Pokemon limit. We've got Magmortar. This guy is so awesome with that flame gun, with the knocking out people behind him. Definitely recommend using him if you've got him. I don't. Reshiram with an overdrive would still be a worthy figure, and you could keep Zekrom in there as well. Reshiram would have that 3 MP, and so could really be that guy that you send forward, maybe keeping Zekrom back and get him into good positions where you're attacking one of the weaker characters. You've got Typhlosion, which there's been some speculation over whether this guy would become 4 MP. At 1 MP, we'll assume he's boosted to 2 MP. With one person in the PC, he would be then boosted to 2 MP, then to 3 MP. And then when there's 2 in the PC, what does he become? I would assume that this guy will stay at 3 MP. To have a 4 MP Pokemon would be just crazy. And I think when he's got that boost of 2 Pokemon in the PC, he will be assumed to be a 3 MP. And we know 3 MP Pokemon don't get boosted to 4 MP. Delphox is going to be awesome. Remember that this Delphox has this amazing miss ability that brings back plates into action. It's great because you can send her in. She's got a great hyperspace hole and fire blast and flamethrower, good attacks. And then if you do hit the miss, you could recover a max revive if you keep that. In combination with that, it could be really effective. Then we have Heatran. Still haven't got this guy. Really good if you're defending and that surprise attack. It's really great for getting surrounds. If you use it tactically, you keep 2 people at your entry points. If you're under pressure, surprise strike, and you can knock people out without even engaging in a battle. This guy will definitely be a powerful addition to your squad. And at 3 MP with the attacks that he has at 110, and Magma Slide is going to be really deadly to have on your team. So Heatran, I would definitely have it if I could have it. Then we've got Infernape. Now, this is where fire types have such a lot of variety to offer. Infernape was great in the Fighting Gym Cup when it had that 3 MP buff, because that drive kick move is insane. You could just get into a good position. If you hit it, then it's a good solid 80 attack, and you can clutch the match with it. Remember that attack, once you've killed an opponent, you take the place where they stand. So a great goal attacker, and just adds a really nice ability to your squad, and keeps that yellow disc with that Mach Punch, which could be really good counter when we might see a lot of purple discs with the likes of Magmortar and Delphox. Charizard is going to be insane, at 2 MP already, but 3 MP if you evolve from a Charmeleon. A good tactical movement if you've got an X attacking combination. Evolving Charizard to 3 MP, that'd just be so powerful. For me, I don't rate him because we're going to see a lot of burns, and as soon as he hits that burn and the Dragon Tail becomes a miss, he's going to be really, really vulnerable. And so you might be looking for people like Moltres, who have that thing where if they do become burnt, either they can hit Roost and recover or status effects, or it will just take out Roost or Steel Wing, and it's only a small portion in compared to his main attacks. So, Ho-Oh being the last one, definite. Has to be in your squad. Ho-Oh with 3 MP is great. Rainbowing in combination will allow you to maybe get quick rushes at the start of a match. The ability to revive 2 in the PC is just, for me, it is a must-have in your squad, because at points where there's long games, it means that you can get into positions where you have 5 people on the field instead against other people's 4. Then 2 rares and an uncommon to think about. Magmar, definitely a potential if you're looking to get the evolve with Magmortar, making him even more powerful. Giving Magmortar 3 stars and plus 10 to his Fire Bunch, making it to 70, would be effective. Flareon is a good Pokemon, but without that buffer 3 to 4, not really going to be effective. Excuse the pun, but there is so much firepower here. I mean, it's crazy. There's so many options, and I think we'll see a lot of fire Pokemon dominating this tournament. But on the face of it, Moltres and Ho-Oh for me are going to be the standout figures to have in this battle. Let's look to see if rock figures will play a part before I choose my final 6 of what I'd be looking to go for. Rock doesn't really offer a lot, which is why I'm thinking it may be a rock figure that we get for free. Aggron, Rhyperior. They're the only EXs, and they're both 1 MP. Yes, they are great Pokemon, but with so many 3 MP Pokemon on the field, these guys will get surrounded. They will be caught off guard even before they've got into the match. I don't think they're going to be effective enough. Yes, if in combination with the 3 MP Pokemon, get a nice defensive lineup and then bring them out. Rhyperior with an extra 20 on its Rock Blast is going to be pretty powerful. You just need to hit this once to knock out most Pokemon. So yes, Rhyperior is definitely an option. Aggron, with the plus 20 to Metal Claw, making it 60, Iron Tail to 110, Aggron does become a bit more of a feasible character, and the ability that it has, Territoriality. With that special ability, the ability to stop opponents passing you, massive. If you think about all the Moltres trying to soar over people, could be placed in the middle of the field, preventing those middle access channels. What else have we got? We've got Tyranitar, Armaldo, and Onix. Pupitar with the Evolve into Tyranitar is really powerful, especially with Tyranitar's Earthquake attack going from 110 to 130. Earthquake is a good move, but without a card like Earthquake Energy, Rock Energy, that would block your own people from getting hit by it, it just leaves the whole field vulnerable and your own characters. And the Evolve from Pupitar into Tyranitar is hard, because Pupitar just has Thrash that confuses itself, and that 50 attack will go to 70, but will it hit it that often? I just find that when I use it, I only get hit about 50% of the time and it evolves into Tyranitar, thus not becoming that much use. So good backup Pokemon if you don't have the EXs to fill your squad in this tournament. Onix and 1 MP for me is just not good enough to get out of the field. 1 MP Pokemon need to be strong like Aggron and Rhyperior, and he just doesn't make it. Dig is a really good tactical move if you can pull it off. I saw somebody use Dig all the way from their spawn point, connecting people to get onto the goal point. That was a cool win, definitely. But how often are you going to get that? I don't think he's viable. Rhyperior and Aggron for me are the only really good options. Armaldo is obviously going to be mad strong with that pierce through, but it's such a small disc size that I don't rate it. So with Rhyperior and Aggron potentially getting into that top 6, let's build that squad. So For me, no doubt, Moltres ×3. The soar ability, we saw it in the Flying Gym Cup. Another pun, Jesus Christ, I'm killing it today. Moltres just flew over people and got so many surrounds. Battles weren't even had in Flying Gym Cup because surrounding was the way to get the win. And by all means, do it. So for my final 6, it's got to be 3 times Moltres. Ho-Oh has to make an appearance to have that ability to pull 2 out of the PC when it dies. Then the 2 spots. This is where it gets really difficult. Now, you want something that gives you a bit of variety. Moltres and Ho-Oh all have purple discs. For me, I need somebody with a yellow disc. You want a counter to all these purple discs that we're probably going to see. The only option on the fire side is Infernape, and you have no options on the rock side. So for me, I will be putting Infernape into my squad. Combine that drive kick with the ability to move 3 MP, with that yellow disc, with countering people with purple discs, which I think we're going to see a lot of in this tournament, and very few. I would put Infernape in, with a possibility of switching him out for Zapdos. The yellow disc is just so good and it's so reliable with a good attack that I might be switching him out. I'm going to test that in the first couple of days. That drive kick just adds a really nice ability to your squad and puts a little bit of fear into the side, which means they have to defend against it, and that can sometimes count in your favour of preventing attacks coming back at you, forcing opponents into a defensive position. The final place, who does that go to? I think it might be Aggron. 1 MP, yes, it's going to be difficult, but I'm thinking in my squad, I'm going to long throw him forward and then move him into the middle. Really good counter potentially to some of the Moltreses, preventing them from passing, preventing them from jumping over him. This guy could stop people in their tracks, a bit like Vibrava, but actually they initiate attack. And he's got that power to back it up. And counter ability, the ability that when he gets hit by Crushing Flames, doesn't matter how powerful it is, your opponent is getting knocked out. So that's my squad. Aggron, 1 Ho-Oh, Infernape or Zapdos, and 3 Moltres. Let me know what squad you guys are looking to run in the tournament as well down below. Now finally, to finish it off, because I've got to go do a live stream, what plates are potentially going to be useful? For me, obviously, I'm always going to use my long throw. Love it tactically for those 1 MP Pokemon and potential surrounds. If we look at edit plates, now for the first time we might see some ability in Flame Energy. During this duel, your fire type Pokemon cannot be frozen or burned. Well, if you're going to have a whole squad of fire Pokemon, you best have this, because it means when Moltres hits its flame charge, it's not going to do anything. It means when you hit Delphox's 50 flamethrower, it's not going to burn you. Potentially a really effective card, and at only 1 cost, really useful. Then with the surrounds, I don't think you're going to need a hurdle jump. I think a long throw at the beginning, if you've got a 1 MP Pokemon, could be really effective. I would rate double chances and X attacks to get the advantage going against squads that are similar. And goal block if you want that added protection at your goal line, and also that ability to move forward without having to worry too much about it. So that's all for this video. Hopefully it helps you guys in the Fire Gym Cup. Good luck with it. Let me know down below in the comments what squad you think you will be running, any tips and tricks that I missed. It'd be really good to hear from you guys. If you've liked the video, make sure to hit that button and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. That's all from me. See you soon.